Okay, are you ready to invite more love into your life? Would you like to just really be seen for who you are and the value you bring to others and to the world? If you answered yes, I want to share two of my most favorite self-love exercise that will really fill you up and help you see your value, your greatness, your worth. And that's so important because when we fill ourselves up with good things, we radiate that out to others and to the world. So in this video, I'm going to share two of my most favorite self-love practices, and they're super simple. Before I get started, if you've never seen me before or you're new to me, welcome. My name is Dr. Shannon Tran, and I really help people move from being loved for what they do to being loved for who they are. So if that's something you want to shift into as well, these two practices are going to definitely support with that. Okay, so if you have a if you have a pen and paper, go ahead and grab it now because you're going to write some things down, or you can just simply listen to this video and just practice what I'm about to share with you. Okay, so practice number one. Let me get my glasses so I can make sure I'm covering everything I wanted to cover, and that is write down your self-acknowledgement list. So write down a list as many times or as often as you like, just about what you love about yourself or what you appreciate about yourself and how you value yourself. And it could be just something you write in your phone. Our life goes by so quickly, and so what I like to do is just my accomplishments for the month, what I'm glad that I did that month. Maybe it's taking care of a family member or helping out a coworker, or maybe it's just supporting a friend over the phone. Maybe it's going for a walk, or helping out nature by cleaning out the trash, or whatever it may be for you. But just on a regular basis, recognize the little things that you do that maybe you take for granted, or you typically don't pay attention to. And so that's your self-acknowledgement list, and just list what's really going well in your life. Maybe you've gotten really good at taking care of yourself, or setting boundaries, or expressing your needs, and you need to give yourself credit for that, right? Like maybe if you look back on your life, you realize that you used to be meek and now you're starting to be courageous, and you're starting to be assertive, and you're starting to really value yourself in ways that you hadn't before. And write down what you've accomplished. Maybe you wrote a book or an article, or maybe you're a great artist, or perhaps you helped your kids or family financially or emotionally. Start to just notice and write down those accomplishments regularly. And as you write it down, just feel all the ways in which you're bringing value to yourself in the world, all the ways that you're becoming great, or you're changing and growing in positive ways, and really noticing how you're becoming your best. And when you notice that, that's the fuel to encourage you to feel loved, to feel proud of yourself, and just to notice all the growth that you may have not noticed if you didn't write these down. It's kind of like when we watch grass grow, or even watching a person grow, we don't notice the subtleties in which something is growing until it hits such a point where it's got to grab our attention. Don't do that, but instead be proactive on a regular basis. Just notice all the great ways that you are showing value to yourself and others, and really love yourself for who you are and what you do. Maybe one of your strengths is you're kind, or you're patient, or you're funny, or you're able to handle difficult situations with grace. Like those are greatness that sometimes we don't recognize or give ourselves credit for. And the regularly you do that, the more filled up you will be, and the more you will start to love and really appreciate yourself. And again, that will radiate to the world and to others, right? That's exercise number one, is write your self-acknowledgement list. The second self-love practice that I love is just commit to ending all comparison. So This is a big one because I know we tend to compare ourselves, and I see so many people where they get frustrated because they're not where they want to be in life, either financially or in their accomplishments or in their relationships. And that's the human experience. We always feel like we should be further along. And a lot of times that just comes because we're negatively comparing ourselves to others. So instead, just get out of a pattern of comparing yourself and just run your own race. Focus on where the progress you want to make and taking action every single day, whether it's an action in your behavior or just to change your thinking or change a routine or a habit. But really choose to stop negatively comparing yourself to anyone else and just appreciating your own journey and remembering that each of us are unique in the world. People aren't going to have exactly the same challenges that you have in your experience and in your efforts to accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish in life. And so one way that you can truly love yourself is to end negative comparisons and stop looking at yourself as less than. Stop feeling like everyone is further along than you are. And instead, just appreciate where you are in the journey of life and acknowledge how far you've come. And just focus on taking the next step forward. That's all you have to do is just, are you taking the next step? Are you moving forward? If you're stuck, reach out for help, right? Ask for help if you're stuck. But you don't need to be frustrated with yourself. So those are two powerful self-love exercises that you can engage in that will really help you step into your worth, feel your value, know that you're a valuable person. So in a quick recap, number one is write down your self-acknowledgement list. Do it often. Regularly pay attention. You can do it weekly or monthly. And then number two, choose to just end all comparisons. Stop comparing your journey to other people's. Stop thinking that you're behind or you're not enough. Instead, appreciate your own journey and just decide for yourself where you want to go. And every single day, just take one action to move in that direction. Okay, I would love to hear how these self-practices go for you, the difference that they make, and how it starts to really open up your heart and your mind to seeing how special you are and how valuable you are and what you really bring to the world. So let me know how that goes, and I would love to hear the difference it makes for you. You can reach out to me at support@shannonTranPhD.com. All right, bye for now.